Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl, Shaeranea, right? And I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about the things that must be said because, you know, it's just some things that I feel like I need to ramp about because people feel like, ugh, people act like good people don't want to, they ain't going to snap on you. Like, you know, it's good to be good, but even good can be cliche. You see all the stuff happening in the world. You don't think good people get tired of holding the burden and the struggle and being strong and always having to be the one who's held accountable and always being the one who's being hard on? Like, you don't think I get tired of that? Like, okay, we're not even gonna get into that point. But anyways, okay, went to work late, an hour late. I get it, like 30 minutes late. No, an hour late, okay? Okay, but the reason for that is that I have no consistency with my schedule. Like, my hours are 1 minute it's like 4, maybe then it's like 6, then it's like 5, then it's like 4s. And I'm not complaining. It's because, you know, not many people have a job right now. What I'm saying is, especially me being somebody who's a strong person, I'm your strong worker. Okay, you got this one person, okay, just one person. Okay, my boss don't even do this to us or do this to me. And I hold myself accountable. Yeah, I was late, whatever. But I'm your hardest worker. I'm your strongest worker. I'm there when people aren't. I come in when people won't. I replace people who you have to let go because people are not committed the way that I am. So now I have an issue with this. I have a serious issue with people in society that will get onto you in a way that is like nagging. It's cool to, you know, get onto people, correct them, say, hey, you know, get it over it. Talk about it. Tell them one time. Don't go on about it because a person will snap on you. I will snap on you. I don't know who people think I am, you know, because I am an intellectual. I am a good woman. I am a good person. I love people, but I'm not going to let anybody manipulate me with their words and their nagging and their complaining. When I'm a good person, I put 100% in everything I do, whether it's work or just anything. And I don't understand how people at my job, this one specific person, not everybody, can just go on, and it's those kind of people that talk to you like they done no wrong, like they're just so perfect, holier than thou. That pisses me off like hell. Like, I'm hell now. Like, you don't understand the concept in which you bestowed upon yourself. Like, you don't understand. Y'all need to appreciate good people. Those of you that nag and just be on top of somebody, especially somebody who's strong, somebody you always come to asking, hey Shay, do this, do that. Can you do this? Can you help out? Can you do that? Can you put data on this? Like, somebody you always coming to, you the hardest one on them. Yet when they make a small mistake, I can't make one mistake without being crucified. One mistake and I'm crucified. It don't matter what aspect of my life, I am crucified by any little mistake I do. And I give. When I say I give. And I be at my limits with that giving. I just don't understand how people can just treat you any kind of way. And when I tell you I'm more than willing to switch up on you, most people don't realize, like, I'm a good person. I'm argumentative. I am debative. And I am very strong-minded when it comes to stuff. Like, you do not want to manipulate me with your words. You do not want to make me feel any kind of attention. You don't want to be holding animosity and then act a different way towards me and I be in the environment. You want to be as true as you gonna be when I'm in the environment. Because I'm nosy. I'm in everybody's mouth. And I'm in everybody's business. That's true. That's the truest thing you're gonna know. Like, I want to know what's going on around me because somebody could be talking about, like, a cop pulled up and they had somebody on the ground today at work, and I guess the guy wouldn't get out the car unless they got their gun out. Like, I don't really understand. I wasn't really knowing what was going on. So me being nosy, trying to figure out, so I'm looking to see what was going on. So this is the thing. If you're not aware of what's going on around you, you're going to miss a lot. And you might end up in a situation of a kidnapping, or somebody snatching you, or anything. Or you might be in danger and not even know it. People ask me why I'm nosy. Like, I want to know information. I want to know what's going on. It might not have nothing to do with me, but as soon as you speak it into existence and it comes out your mouth, it no longer is your business. You spoke it out. Like, you obviously wanted me to know your business, okay? But that's not the point. Like, I am me completely, and I am the greatest detective of all time. You do not know, but you know now. Anyways, but like I was saying, appreciate people for being there. Appreciate people for being able to help you in their most difficult times, because you don't know what people are going through. You can't be yelling and nagging at folks, especially me. Do not yell and nag at me for one mistake I made, because I don't make many mistakes. And stop acting. If you're somebody who acts like you don't make mistakes and you hold no accountability, if you're somebody who knows you need to change but have no intent to change, it's something wrong with knowing you need a change but don't have no obligations to change. What is wrong with you? Okay? You're merely existing, okay? You're on the edge of bleak. Just obliterating from existence. So anyways, what I don't understand is how people can justify their own mistakes and make what another person done seem so much worse than what they've done. I don't really get that. And that's why I don't be understanding about her, or the person in general, is how she go about things, how she talk to people. She has no real talking skills of talking to people, and that really pisses me off. Like, talk to people better. Talk to people better. Like, you don't, like, I really probably need to take me a class or something, like some MMA class or some martial arts or something, because people just don't understand. Like, you can't just go around, like, the most kindest and goodest people in the world will snap on you, will change and switch up on you, and because they got good hearts, that means they're more likely to turn their heart, are more likely to turn inside out on them because of you. So you know what? While everybody's acting like they're holier than thou and like their mistakes are better or justifiable and their excuses are okay, why everybody acts like that, okay, that's cool. But one thing for sure, if you can act like that, I can act like that too. But don't be mad when I snap on you. And I'm gonna use my words. I don't fight anymore. Intellectual snapback, that's what I do. If I verbally have to attack you, it won't be good for you, because my words will be felt and I will be hurt. And if I feel like you're not listening, I'm gonna make sure you remember that day for the rest of your life. Don't take me for granted, whether I'm a worker or your friend or anything, especially as a worker. As of now, I've been working hard for a very long time. This is mainly about working. I do not like to be misappreciated in any aspect or any kind of way, because there is something about me that the volume of that is astronomical. And the turning of my heart will convict me to do whatever. And though I'm an honest person and I'm very truthful to who I am and what I believe, I am a very reflection of how I want to be treated, and I treat nobody less than that. So if you're going to project BS to me, don't be mad when I engage and be the projection of the reflection in which you just projected onto me, because you don't know how to talk to people and you don't have no respect. And if you can't appreciate people for how they are, or their abilities to come in and be strong and be there for you and accept the small mistakes that they make, you need to get moving, because it must be said. While everybody's just, I don't really have anything else to say about this, because it just makes no sense. And it's a whole lot of people. But if you're somebody who's always about nagging and complaining about what the next person done, but you take no obligation to own up to what you do, you can miss me with that BS, because it gets so tiresome. And we live in a world that is so negative, and to have to always be somebody who's full of light, who's good, who has to be the bigger person, who always has to turn the other cheek, that shit gets so tiresome, even for me. And as somebody who was a trouble youth growing up, you just don't understand the concepts that go through my head when people mistreat me. It takes a lot to forgive, but it's so easy to do, because I much rather let it go than hang on to the things that will turn against me and make me bad again. Make me cold, make me vicious, pernicious, and dark. And I can be honest about it, because I know me. I know I'm willing to be anything and everything that I have to be in order to survive. And if I feel like I'm mistreated, I'm going to do the same. But not all the time, because that's not how I'm wired up, and that's not how I want to reflect. I don't want to be a reflection of hate or that. So, breathing it out, I do my best to remain a good person, despite the fact that most of my life I've got mistreated. And I try to overlook these facts, because I didn't create myself. And though my parents, co-created me, or whatever the case may be, God was the ultimate creator of me. And when I think about it, sometimes I feel like I'm merely existing. And then sometimes I feel like the purpose of living is no difference from life and death. Life and death are not that far apart. So wouldn't it be better to not exist at all? And, those thoughts come to my head sometimes. And I'm not a suicidal kind of person, but I'm just like, what's the point? Like, the stuff that's been going on for generation after generation, the mistreatment, the lack of love, all this bullcrap that goes on in society has been going on for years. And it has not changed. So, talking about it doesn't change it. Addressing people doesn't change it, because you can address something to somebody and they have no change actions behind it. You can tell people all the time what they done wrong or what they did, or you can correct people, but you can't change people. Only they can change themselves. And that's the issue. Because addressing things is always an issue, because sometimes it's no point. You can address things and get nowhere. It doesn't get far. Because addressing it doesn't always have change behavior behind it. That's what people don't get. It doesn't have a change behavior behind it. And people have to choose to want to change. So, facts for that facts. This is Lachey, right? And didn't mean to bring down your energy, but it happens. So tomorrow I'll do another video on what must be said, but today was just, when you're mistreated, you think about the value of your life and how measly it has been for the entirety of your existence based on all the stuff you've been through. And you think, why not exist? Why exist at all? So, if you're somebody who has any thoughts of why you exist or what's the point of existing, life and death is almost the same, because it's endless suffering, because I think you suffer even in death, to me. Because I feel like if it happened in here, it's going to happen somewhere else. People fell out of heaven. Angels fell out of heaven. Heaven is supposed to be a good place. They fell out of heaven, fell here. So imagine if things came out of heaven, fell here, imagine how things are after death. You think life is better than death, or death is better than life? I think they're both the same. Like, whether we're living, we should live with purpose. And know that if you're still remaining, you have a lot to live for, and that you're an amazing person, and that if you made it this far in this video, no, I'm not somebody who's going to take my life. I'm not somebody who's thinking about taking my life. I'm just saying that, you know, I do struggle with thoughts myself, but I'm strong, just not strong enough to do crap like that. That shit's not worth my time, I'm telling you. It's not worth my time, I'm telling you. I've grown up a lot since I was a young woman, and since I was a young girl, and stuff do affect me, but not the way it affects other people. And I just have to keep my temperament in check. So love you guys. If you like this video, subscribe, like, comment, share. You know, just stay in tune with you and love yourself, because at the end of the day, this world is so full of hate, whether it's self-hate, hate. It's hate everywhere. So find love in you and keep it moving, and love yourself.